I'm really excited about the year to come. We just had our annual foundation planning session, and we put in place something new. We put new standing committees for the foundation. And what that means is we're going to have an outreach committee, we're going to have a program and event committee, we're going to have a content and asset management committee, and a couple others. But what this means is that we're going to really rely on a big base of SMPS members, particularly fellows and CPSMs, to staff the committees, even lead the committees, and it's going to allow us to do a lot more research. This past year, we had an excellent year with chapter donations. We had more than 30 chapters donate to the SMPS Foundation, but there's still work to be done, so I'd like to see us get to 40 chapters donating this coming year. We set the bar high this past year, and we have to set it even higher this coming year. Through the research, we're actually trying to help SMPS members do their jobs better. And we're actually trying to reach the bosses of SMPS members, give them tools they need to move their organizations forward. And I think this enhances the legitimacy of SMPS and shows the value of SMPS to the owners who are paying the checks for their staff members to attend. In this coming year, we've got a lot of research initiatives. We're going to revisit the Fellows Survey. We did that back in 2007. It was very popular. It was actually before my time with the foundation, but I know it's been referred to constantly as one of the most successful products the foundation has ever put out. So it's been a lot of years. We're going to do it again. We have more than 100 fellows within SMPS. We're going to interview a lot of them, get a real pulse of what's going on in the industry, trends in marketing and business development, and publish that for our membership. We're launching what we're calling the client driver reports. So this is something a lot of SMPS members remember the white papers. And it's been a couple years since we published the white papers. The white papers were secondary research based. And when we decided to go and do the research book, that was full-fledged. We abandoned the white papers to focus on the book. And now we're getting back to the white paper concept, but it's different. It's white papers 2.0. It's primary research instead of secondary. It's not going to be, once a year we'll put out a bunch of white papers. We're going to put out these reports quarterly. And much of the research is going to be based upon interviews with AEC owners. So we're out there talking to clients, getting the pulse of the client, getting a pulse of their industry, whether it's healthcare, commercial, whatever the case may be. So it's going to be real, timely, useful information for SMPS members. So a lot of cool research initiatives coming up. We're also going to do our Senior Leadership Advisory Group. We did this last year at Build Business. We convened a council of CEOs and talked about, what are they seeing in the industry? What unmet needs do they have in terms of research? And, we kind of hoarded that information and we use that to inform our research. But what we've decided is we're going to get the group together again. We're going to expand the group, and whatever comes out of that conversation, we're going to find a way to share that information with members. With this new committee structure we put in place, we need a lot of volunteers. The foundation was extremely fortunate that when we did the book, we had 29 dedicated volunteers. That was awesome, just to have such a big group of people involved with the project. Now what we're doing with this new committee structure is we are looking for volunteers to serve on the committees. They could be there conducting research, they could be doing interviews, they might just be helping to manage a project if we bring in an outside company or institution to help with the research. So there's an element of thought leadership. They can possibly even lead the committee. We're going to be looking for some committee chairs that aren't trustees of the foundation. Trustees will serve on these committees in a coaching, advisory, leadership role, but we need a chair to come in and manage it. And, we basically have 5 new committees. We're starting from scratch. So there's a real opportunity for volunteers to get involved. You can watch for the call for volunteers that's going to be coming out. The society has one out. The foundation will have one out as well that'll be separate, just dedicated to our 5 committees where we're looking for service. But you also don't have to wait to see that. So if you go to smpsfoundation.org, you can see the list of the trustees. Reach out to one of us, reach out to me, reach out to SMPS staff, Michelle, Molly, Ron. They're all here to help, and they'll get you involved with the foundation because we definitely have an opening for each and every one of you.